one, Valery will present.
Okay, thank you. So, I will try to be, let's say, quick. Start with the background of this project and this activity, what we are expected to do this time regarding inventory of innovative technologies. How shall we report? This is important part of this presentation because reporting concerns all activities. And what are the first step, the next step that we have to undertake? Of course, the background is the TIMMOD project, the first project. I would shortly mention that TIMMOD was selected as a best case study during the closing event of the Black Sea program, the previous cycle of Black Sea program. So TIMMOD was very highly recognized and evaluated. The video of TIMMOD was the most watched video of all projects for the Black Sea. So we step on very serious base to build up with this project. Just a reminder, during the first project, we produced a technical report on situational analysis of the monitoring and assessment of Black Sea fish and non-fish resources. There was big interest to that report, but also to the second one, that was technical report on inventory of technology innovations in marine environmental monitoring and assessment of fish stock and fish and non-fish living resources. In these reports, we were focused on 18 good practices in environmental monitoring and assessment, and we ended with 7 best practices that were recommended for upscaling in the Black Sea basin. And actually the core, I mean the main target was the TIMMOD innovation strategy in compliance with Marine Strategy Framework Directory and Data Collection Framework. So this was actually the one that suggested TIMMOD next project. Just a reminder, the 7 best practices that we recommended the first time. Here are Poseidon of our Greek partners and colleagues. We have Skyfish with satellite imaging. We had drones, innovative methodology for shellfish abundance of Institute of Fish Resources, our lead partner now. These were the result of this TIMMOD project. We ended with the innovation strategy and the roadmap. That is a classical roadmap. We start, what is the mission? Which products, which methodologies will be developed? How it can be achieved? We need to raise capacity, to provide co-funding, to seek EU support with this new project, to integrate in these regional aspects of Black Sea program. What capabilities must be in place? Information, technical guidelines, data standards, etc. And what management systems are required in order to push this innovation strategy that we suggested during the first project. Now, what we are going to do now? I put on this slide, if you see, there are books, there are publications, a lot regarding innovations in fishery science and aquaculture. So we are not, we are not the one that, the first that invented that technologies and innovations should be developed in this sector, but I think we have our own niche, and we would like to push some special innovations that have been suggested during the application phase by each of us. We said, okay, we are experienced in drones, you are experienced in numerical simulation and forecasting platform, etc. In fact, this is activity that is now running. This is third month. I mean, March, April, May is third month. It will end by the end of the year with third reporting period. We are the leader of this activity, but all partners are expected to actively contribute for this activity. We will produce a new technical report as a continuation of previous report. Of course, it will be updated with all these developments that happened in the last, let's say, 5 years. And this report will end with suggestion for selection of appropriate tools and methods and recommendations for uptake and practical application. It means for real introduction in the practice. And the last is support the concept and establishment of our innovation network of open air labs. I mean, first we do study, we analyze, and then we end this report with suggestion how we will develop this, first the open air labs in each partner country, and then the network of open air labs. So what was put in application form? This we cannot make study, unfortunately. What is preferred, what are happening, it's fixed in the application form, and we have to follow this. The first focus is smart fish scale, that is developed by our friends from Turkey. We put in this application research on selective fishing gears, that we rely on experience of DDNI and Institute of Fish Resources. Then we will study application of drones, surface drones and remote operated vehicles in fish observation and aquaculture monitoring. We will be responsible to push this direction. Smart aquaculture biomass detection. DDNI and Aristotle University are put here. I mean, DDNI will be leading this, or I mean coordinating this, advising this, let's say. Recirculation aquaculture system, it was suggested by Aristotle University and will be coordinated by them. And also the operational marine forecast platform. You are the leader of this, it's no doubt. What else? We made this proposal, I mean the application form. The first time it was rejected due to some formal reasons. I mean, with the first call of the Black Sea program. Then we submitted it second time for the second call. That means it was first suggested 3 or 4 years ago. But in the meantime, we have such a rapid growth of artificial intelligence, of digital platforms, satellite imagery, etc. So we cannot stay only with the suggestion we put in the application form. We for sure have to pay attention to artificial intelligence, to offshore submersible cages, multitrophic aquaculture, that fortunately Institute of Fish Resources did a lot of in this direction within this Euromed project. Microplastic analysis becomes more and more important. Internet of Things for water monitoring. We also have to put this in our study and in our report. How we report, this is general for all activities and for the Black Sea program. There are no deliverable reports in the last edition of the Black Sea program. No deliverables. But our activities are so specific that we have to produce some internal deliverables in order to be prepared for this a lot of meetings, dissemination meeting, innovation meeting, workshop, etc. Because this is the program. They give money for meetings and for external advice. So our plan is, it was mentioned already by Philip, we have to prepare a draft report by October this year with input from all partners. We will come with draft contents and we will ask your input for different parts of this report. This draft report will be discussed at the national innovation events in each project partner country. Christos, you asked me what we will do on these innovation events. We will present this draft report. We will invite external experts on the subject, fisheries, aquaculture, monitoring, environment. We can also invite, as I mentioned, IPR advisor, intellectual property rights, maybe something very good will rise from our studies and analysis. During these events, we will get feedback from stakeholders that will be invited, and we will make the final reports in February next year. This one, it will be internal report, but it will be essential for the developments of the outputs. We are reporting with production of output.